Alright guys, so we finally made it to Utah, made it to our room, and you know I gotta do my traditional jump. It's good. Alright guys, so we just got to the City Creek Center. There's a bunch of shopping places here. It's kind of like a really big mall, right downtown city center. There's really cool iconic spots on their side. I saw like this really cool church that we'll probably check out. So we're just gonna hang around, walk around, do a little bit of sightseeing, and just go in full tourist mode, as you can see from the fanny pack. Alright guys, so we're walking around the food court kind of city area, and then this place is really nice. But we stopped and got some food. So I stopped at Chick-fil-A and got me a Cobb salad, grilled chicken. You gotta ask for no tomatoes and you gotta ask for no carrots. And I think they give you croutons, but it's like in a bag, or yeah, you just toss those. So I'm gonna snack on this for a little bit, because I don't know what we got planned. I got a visitor coming, you probably already know who it is. But we're gonna meet up with him and then decide what we're gonna do. So we may get some food, so I don't wanna get too full, because I definitely wanna have something that's like, I can only have here in Utah. I know Chick-fil-A can get it anywhere, but this is just gonna hold me off whenever we find out what our plans are. So we're gonna snack on this, and we'll see you on the next clip. Hey, what's up,
How are you, man? I got the moves. I got the moves.
Good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you too. How are you?
I brought my dad. He's gonna be my camera guy, man.
Welcome to Utah.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome, man.
It's your first time here?
Yeah, first time.
What do you guys think?
Beautiful.
It's beautiful, yeah?
I'm here in Salt Lake City with Drew freaking Manning, man.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming all the way out, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, beautiful city. Shout out to Salt Lake, man. It is an amazing city. The weather is to me, it feels good. It's a little warm for you, but
it's all good. Today's a beautiful day. The sun's out. You know, that's not too bad.
No, very beautiful city. Very nice people. For those of you who don't know Drew Manning and who he is and his story, why don't you go and tell him?
Yeah, so most people know me from my Fit to Fat to Fit story. Other people just think I look like Ben Stiller.
Yes, a buffer Ben Stiller.
I get Ben Stiller, like Dodgeball, Zoolander. But my Fit to Fat to Fit story started, around 2009. So my entire life, I grew up in shape. Football, wrestling since a little kid. Never knew any different. But when I became a trainer in 2009, there was an obvious disconnect between my clients who were overweight and me. And I couldn't understand why it was so hard for them just to do what I was telling them to do. Follow the meal plans, do the workouts, you'll see success. And they'd be like, oh man, Drew, I was following it really good and then I had a soda. Or you know what, like I cheated, I went out with friends. Or you know what, I was tired and didn't go to the gym. I'm like, why is it so hard for you guys? Like just do it. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
And then they would tell me, Drew, you don't understand, because for you it's been easy your whole life. And I kind of took that to heart. And I felt like I needed to learn something as a trainer so I could better relate to my clients. And so I was thinking of ideas like, okay, what can I do? And for whatever reason, the idea of getting fat on purpose, I know it sounds crazy, y'all.
It does.
It sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it's amazing. It works.
It clicked in my mind. Like it felt like this was like my calling in life. Like, you need to do this. So I even Googled, like, has anyone ever done this? And no one had ever done it before, on purpose at least, right?
Yeah.
So I started a website, a YouTube channel, like, planned everything out. For 6 months, I wasn't gonna exercise and I could eat whatever I wanted to. The next 6 months, I was gonna walk the walk and show people how to lose the weight. And
you did. You got back in shape. So he literally he was fit. He went to fat on purpose and then got fit again.
Yeah, you gotta show him the pictures.
So yeah, I'll have the pictures. I'll have all his information in the description below, so you guys can
it was legit.
See the story.
Yeah.
So how long it took you? How long did it take you? 6 months to get back into shape?
6 months of gaining weight, 6 months of losing weight. Gained 75 pounds in those 6 months. Lost the 75 pounds. 8.5% body fat to about 32% body fat. and back down to 8.5%. And it was very, very humbling. It was way harder than I thought. And I learned a lot of valuable lessons along the way.
Yeah. And it was to show people you can do it. You prove to them it can be done with hard work and dedication, that it can be done.
Yeah, but it also gave me a different perspective of how I was training people, because I was so focused on the physical side of weight loss that I had no way to connect with my clients on the mental and emotional side. And that's where the biggest lessons were learned, was how much of transformation is mental and emotional.
Yeah.
And that's where I was humbled, and that's where I learned the lessons. And I'm like, man, I was so wrong before. Because you could give someone meal plans, you can give them workouts. None of that matters if they don't know how to overcome their mental and emotional challenges.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel like I was lacking, and that's what Fit to Fat to Fit gave me after doing that. There's a
Plateau.
big difference between it being simple and it being easy. Like, yeah, it's simple. You eat healthy, you exercise, but it's not easy to apply. If it was easy, everyone would be in shape, right?
Yeah.
But everybody knows they need to do those things. They
Yeah.
kind of know what they need to do. It's not a lack of knowledge.
No, it's not.
You can go on YouTube and learn how to do the keto diet, for example. The knowledge is there for people to acquire, but it's the application of that knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what the emotional attachment to food in our culture right now, especially here in America, is so powerful. It really is like an addiction, like a drug addiction, for people to overcome that. And so that's why, like, my eyes were open and I have more empathy. It does come down to a choice, but you wouldn't tell a drug addict, like, hey, just stop doing drugs, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. No.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's
you're
what we
right.
try and do to some people, especially in the fitness industry, is like, hey, just do what I'm telling you and you'll see results, and stop eating the junk food. If it was that easy, everybody would be in shape.
You're right. Absolutely. And Drew, you're a big fan of the keto diet, correct? And you're doing keto right now?
Yeah, so I've been doing the keto diet, not 100% like for 3 years straight, but about 3 years ago is when I jumped on the keto train. I listened to Dr. Dominic D'Agostino on the Tim Ferriss podcast and learned about the science behind it. The thing I loved about it when I first got into it, my body composition didn't change. I was still ripped, still in good shape. My performance was about the same. My brain was so much sharper. That's what I love about it. It's nutrition for your brain. I know people try and do it for fat loss and weight loss. It can work for that, but I feel like for most people, man, my cognitive function, mental clarity, focus, and energy was like night and day compared to before. And I wasn't a slave to food anymore. 6 meals a day, meal prepping everywhere you go, like having to eat every 3 hours. I can go, eat 1 or 2 meals per day and be fine. I still maintain my muscle mass. My brain is so much sharper. And that's what I love about the keto diet. There's so many applications for it, though, especially with new science and new research coming out now. That's what I love about it.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else that you're working on? What else are you working on? Like your newest projects? Drew's working on so many things right now.
Yeah.
What's your latest thing?
The biggest thing, obviously, is my TV show, which season 1 aired last year. Season 2 is coming up in January of 2018. And super proud of the way the TV show has come out. I got the book, which is Fit to Fat to Fit. I'm actually working on another book. It's kind of on the down low, so I can't talk too much about it, but I'll tell you off air.
All right.
Yeah, I got the podcast. I have my keto program, which is blowing up online because I was on the Dr. Oz show last summer talking about the keto diet.
Yeah.
And ever since then, everyone's like, dude, how do you do the keto diet? And, there's people that still are trying to learn.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it more mainstream, like bring it out there to your average person that's like, oh yeah, I heard about the keto diet, so I just eat butter and bacon. It's not that simple.
Yeah, it's not that simple. It's not just that. You get people that, well, I can still eat fruit, right? Well, no, you really can't. Well, I can still drink a beer, right? No, you really can't.
Yeah.
But it's just educating people and getting them to know the benefits of the keto diet. At least that's what I try to do. And like you said, yes, you're going to lose weight. There's more to it. Your brain function, your energy. You're not going to get that 2 o'clock crash that most people get after lunch when they get, they're at their desk and they need that 5-hour energy.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that with keto because you're not doing that insulin spike. You're not doing that to your body all day, constantly up and down, up and down. You're just a steady stream of energy. So season 2 is coming up. And where can we watch that? Where can we find out about that?
Yeah, so if you just follow me on social media at Fit to Fat to Fit, that's Fit number 2, Fat number 2 Fit. The TV show is Fit T-O, Fat T-O Fit. So there's a difference between those two brands, but you can just go on my website, follow me on social media. I'll be announcing when season 2 airs. One last thing I forgot is my cruise. I have a Fit to Fat to Fit cruise coming up in October. If you want to join me, it's my first ever cruise. I'm just trying it out to see how it goes, see what people think. It's a great way to meet the people that follow you on social media instead of like just interacting with people online. It's so much different in person. It really is fulfilling because you're like, man, people's lives are being impacted by what you put out there. We're talking to a camera right now, but thousands of people are going to be watching this, what I'm saying? So, you don't know who you're going to impact, and that's what doing
I
the
saw
cruise.
that, and I saw that cruise, and I saw you doing a contest on that. So
Yes.
maybe you and I can maybe talk about maybe getting my subscribers involved, and maybe
we should do that.
yeah,
do you
we
want
should
to go on a cruise?
Let's do it, man.
it.
Let's get. I would like to give my subscribers the opportunity to participate in that contest. I saw you go on Facebook Live,
Yes.
and I said, man, we need to get my subscribers. We'll brainstorm.
We'll brainstorm.
We'll brainstorm, guys,
We'll get back to
and
you
we'll
guys.
get back to you guys and figure it out. But we're gonna do some more exploring. But yeah, man, Drew, he's a good guy, and thank you so much, man, for just taking your time and showing me and my dad around Utah, and just that means a lot to me. You guys don't realize time to me is everything. If someone can give their time to you, I mean, that's like the best gift you can give somebody. So
No worries,
thank you, man.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
So me and Drew kind of talked about how we can get you guys involved in this contest that he's doing, and so we kind of thought of a good idea. Drew, you want to go and let them know how we're going to do it?
So here's the contest rules, because I'm doing a giveaway to one lucky person and a guest. And so to be entered in, you have to sign up to do my keto program, which is a 60-day program. You just go to keto.fit2fat2fit.com, which I'm guessing
Yeah, I'll have the link in the description below.
Okay, so keto.fit2fat2fit.com. It's a 60-day program. But the way that we're doing it is you have 4 weeks to send in a before and after photo. Now, even though the program's 60 days, you can still do that. But as long as you send in your before and after photo, info@fit2fat2fit.com. Okay. If you send in your before and after photo with your receipt of the keto program that you purchased, you'll be entered in to win this giveaway on the cruise. And if you want to learn more about the cruise, it's at fit2fat2fitcruise.com, so you can learn the dates, the location, all of that, to make sure you want to go. But I'm going to be doing a big giveaway. You have until August 31st to submit your before and after photo along with your receipt at that email, and it's going to be a blast. Who doesn't like to go on a cruise?
No, dude, I want to go on that cruise. I might sign up for that, man.
Well, you got to get fat first. Fit to fat.
I'm a little big right now. So there you go, guys. Here's your opportunity to win a cruise, win a trip to get on a cruise with Drew. And I wish everybody the best of luck. I know you guys can do it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, man, yeah. All right, guys, so we just woke up. We're gonna have some breakfast. As you can see, I'm having some eggs, sausage, and then one hard-boiled egg. I'll probably have one more of these, and then obviously gotta have my standard coffee. It looks like it's a beautiful day here in Salt Lake. I don't know what plans we got going on today, but we're gonna get up, go see the city, do a little more exploring, and then we have a podcast sometime in the afternoon with Drew. And again, I'll bring you guys along the way, but we're gonna dig in and get this day started off right. All right, so we got to Park City and we're kind of just walking around and roaming and exploring the Park City downtown. Really nice. It's definitely a ski town and it's really cool, man. Everything's like really prestige. Everything looks really nice. But we're stopping at this River House coffee shop, kind of just in the mood to try like a local coffee.
How is it?
Good, man.
How are you guys?
It was nice. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. So, for everyone listening, Logan flew all the way out from Texas
That's
here in
right.
Salt Lake City, Utah, to meet me in person. And
So that was kind of like a big shock right there when I was in that dressing room. I said, "This is not me. Of
Yeah.
everything I do in life."
yeah, and you know, I'm right up the same alley as you. Like, it's cool to look good, but at the same time, I don't think that's what brings true happiness. Like,
Yeah.
oh, if I have a six pack, if I'm skinny, then I'll be happy. It's like, man, it's not the same. Like, I know people think if I'm rich, I'll be so happy. It's like,
No, man, it's not. That's not
you
true.
can't look for happiness from outside sources.
Me and my dad were driving around, and we stumbled upon this trail, and so we decided to do it. But we didn't think it was going to be that hard. It's a pretty steep hill, as you guys can see. Goes straight up. Salt Lake City's down there. There's the airport. Yeah, beautiful views. Beautiful views. But we didn't bring any water, so we got to be careful. Taking it a little slow. It is pretty steep, but we'll show you the view when we get to the top. All right, so we finally made it to the top. As you guys can see, man, look at this view. You got Salt Lake, you got University of Utah, and then you have the hospital, and you got the lake back there, and then behind us we have even more, I would say, mountains that probably the trails go even further back, but we're not gonna be able to do that today. We didn't bring water and we weren't prepared, so we kind of just did this last minute. But man, look at these views, guys. Look at those mountains in the background. Going that way is towards Park City, which is where we were this morning. We may go back there tonight because it's just such a really cool town. I underestimated Salt Lake City big time. I did not expect for it to be this friendly, this nice, this clean, this amazing, the views. I definitely gotta come back. I gotta bring Crystal back, and maybe in a couple of years bring little Logan, and show her around, because this is a really cool town. But yeah, here's the views. Missed you. All right, guys, so I'm back at home. I'm pretty much done editing this video. Just gonna finish out this closing clip. Shout out to Utah, beautiful city. The people are nice. I definitely want to go back and take Crystal. And shout out to Drew. Thank you so much, Drew, for showing us around, showing me my dad around, and spending the 2 days with us. I mean, that just tells you how good of a person he is. He's a really nice guy. If you guys don't follow Drew, I'll have all his information in the description below. I know a lot of people were snapping me and asking me the questions about when the podcast show is going to be able to go live. Drew normally waits about a month, so as soon as it goes live, I'll let everybody know on my Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and I'll definitely let people know on my YouTube channel as well. And go check out some of his past podcast shows. He's done some really good interviews with like the top people in the fitness industry, not just keto. But that's gonna be it, guys. I had a really fun weekend, made some really good memories with my dad, and spent some quality family time with him, so that was really cool. But that's gonna be it. If you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and as always, guys, love you guys. Peace. Bam.
Say bye, Jax.
Bye, Dash.
Say bye.
Bye.
You
Bye.
just have your home.